Hi Hockaday. We're Green Hill students from Mr. Garza's class. I'm Caroline.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Nick.
And we're going to be discussing dreams. So in my opinion, I think that dreams were sort of a manifestation of, I guess, internal conflict, morally. Clarence, he shed Lancastrian blood, and he's fought in this war, so his dream consists not only of a warning of Richard's duplicity, but also, this horrible vision of him going to hell and being punished for his misdeeds, whereas with Stanley, it's just a warning, because he hasn't really done anything wrong. He's not contributing to Richard, he's not helping Richard, he's not on Richard's side, really.
Right.
Therefore, he doesn't have that that guilt, I suppose, that manifests itself through dreams.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I saw it kind of a little bit differently. I think that in Shakespeare's play, dreams are really important in dealing with the future. Oak Ridge gave us this question of myopia, shout out. And basically, the smartest characters in the plays pay attention to their dreams. And so, Clarence has his dream and he sends a messenger at 4 in the morning to talk about it. And so he really takes it into consideration. Whereas Hastings, he dismisses it. He says, go back to bed, it's 4 in the morning. It's not anything to worry about. And he later pays for it because the next day when, they're talking about Richard getting the crown, he's completely unaware, for one. And then later he gets killed as this lack of foresight. He hasn't paid attention to his dreams.
Right.
And that gets him in trouble later.
And that's actually interesting to me because from the historical perspective, in Shakespearean England, dreams really were emphasized as these kind of windows into the future, these portals to view your future, to interpret your future, and they were almost universally read that way. So that kind of fits with what you were saying. Why were there so many myopic, I don't even know if that's a word, characters when this was such a universally accepted notion of dreams, like these are portals into the future. But it's interesting because with your point about how these were kind of moral assessments of the characters, these dreams were moral looks into how they've conducted themselves and the guilt they feel, that's kind of what we associate the modern image of a dream as. We see that a modern dream is kind of a manifestation of our subconscious. We saw it when we read Crime and Punishment over the summer. Raskolnikov is dealing with all these emotions and guilt, and those are reflected in his dreams. So it's interesting how even in a time where dreams were all about the future, Shakespeare kind of mirrored the modern perspective of the dream and the old-time perspective. So I think there's a lot to be said about dreams in the play.